Episode 5, Gaza's Recent Era, Martyrdom, Patience, and Awakening. Welcome to YBR the Sword and the Story. This is the place where the sharp edge of history's sword cuts through today's realities. We bring you the story of Gaza, which has taught patience, sacrifice, and faith through every trial of time. Summary of the previous episode. In the last episode, we saw how British occupation, Israeli control, and Palestinian resistance in the 20th century repeatedly wounded the land of Gaza. We learned how Gaza's soil gave shelter to millions of refugees, and how political and military groups like Hamas raised the banner of resistance. We heard the stories of the First and Second Intifadas, Israeli blockades, and repeated wars. Introduction to the story. Today, we will talk about Gaza's modern era, especially the recent wars and blockades from 2020 to the present. This is a story not only of bullets, but also of words, images, and tears. This is Gaza that is still alive, still resisting, and still fighting for its survival. The story, Gaza's modern trials. The 2021 war in May 2021. Once again, war broke out between Gaza and Israel. Israel conducted airstrikes in which hundreds of Palestinians were martyred, including children, women, and elderly people. Homes, schools, hospitals, and mosques in Gaza were targeted. People around the world were shocked by Gaza's suffering, but the silence of the international community left Palestinians isolated. Social media and global awakening. But this time, the difference was that social media carried Gaza's story to every corner of the world. Young people shared their videos, photos, and live accounts. People from every language and country raised their voices in support of Gaza. Blockade and humanitarian crisis. The blockade was so harsh that there was a severe shortage of medicines, food, and electricity. Patients' conditions worsened in hospitals, and aid organizations were unable to operate effectively. The people of Gaza were fighting a daily battle to survive. Gaza's new generation and rays of hope. The youth of Gaza have made education their weapon. They want the world not to see them as terrorists, but as dreamers of peace. Through literature, arts, and education, they have started building a new identity. Thought-provoking question. Are we listening to Gaza's voice? Are we joining in raising our voice against oppression? If we remain silent, how will history remember us? If you like this story, like it, comment, and tell us what message you want to give to the people of Gaza. Share so the world can know the reality of Gaza. Subscribe and press the bell icon to keep receiving such important stories. This was the final episode of YBR the Sword and the Story. The history of Gaza teaches us never to bow before oppression, injustice, and tyranny. It is not just the name of a land, but the name of passion, determination, and faith. It is our duty to become the voice of Gaza, tell their story, and stand against oppression. May Allah grant Gaza and its people safety, patience, and victory. Ameen. Peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you.